This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation unto Yahweh, while Yahweh shall the Lord belong the issues from death. I want to start off by giving all praises, all honor, all glory to God, Elohim, by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachag, this book of thumb. Double honors to the apostles and elders, to great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives, as well as their freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwat and Yakim at the listen and learning. Lord willingly, this is the edifying video. Shalakia. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of the other nations, appearing like the other nations, but whom subscribe to the truth. To you I say Shalom. Brother Yahweh Sap out of GMS Cleveland Church, fellow servant. Let you read another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And just was going to do a quick lesson. I came across this Newsbreak article. And, it's just showing you the times we're leading up to, media and brothers speaking on how media pushing this violent summer thing. I was looking for a video topic. It went on Newsbreak. And Lord and behold, it was like 4 articles, all different shootings. So, the Lord is stirring up, the Lord got spirits of death. He got death angels out here, spirits of vengeance, ghost riders, what I'm talking about? Anyhow, brothers of the truth know what I'm talking about because we look at these things from a spiritual aspect. So, we got that spiritual eye salve and we can see, this is not just coincidental. It's just imagine if it's bloody now, just how bloody it's going to be when it's July, when it's, late August or early August or June for that matter. Summer doesn't officially kick off until like around the third week of June. So nonetheless, it's 3 articles. I don't know how many I'm going to get into. Probably read a little bit out of each one. But, this is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that made me think of another scripture. Because it says, it's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up. And, that's going into all, because at the end of the day, all things are done by the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It tells you in the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 2. Well, verse 3, it says, I'm going to start at verse 2. The Lord Yahweh, while Yahushua only is righteous, and there is none other but he. And it made me think of when Yahushua, when they called Yahushua good, and he was like, why thou callest me good? There's only one good, and that's the Father. You know what I mean? Verse 3, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. And that was the point. All things obey his will, because at the end of the day, it was a scripture that I found like in the book of Psalms, and it was talking about the Lord do as he pleases. You know what I mean? Like, how is the clay going to tell the potter he formed me wrong? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I was listening to the brothers, the elders, they were speaking on. Bear with me for a second. I was listening to the brother speaking on if somebody gay is, when Sarnetta was talking to that guy, the brother. I ain't gonna say he's not a brother because he's teaching people that Israel. It tells you if it's a stumbling block, the Lord put that stumbling block there. You know what I mean? But not to digress on that because I don't know that man like that. I let the elders and brothers that know him, speak on certain situations and matters like that. You know what I mean? But point being, that brother, because at the end of the day, he just, for whatever reason, he doesn't know. He's still Israel. He know he Israel. He even, from what I hear, learned from GMS. But again, not to digress, but I heard them speaking on because Chanetta asked him about do Most High make people gay? Yeah, absolutely. He tells you that in the book of Romans. He gave them to their vile affections. We meat puppets for the spirits. And either you got a wicked ass spirit of one of these demons, which means intelligence, or you got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah on you. But let me bring out some of this article. So it says San Jose mass shooting updates: 2 guns, 11 magazines found. Seven. I didn't even know anything about this just 5 hours ago. It says San Jose, California. The suspect in a mass shooting, another mass shooting that killed 9 at a San Jose, California light rail yard, was found dead with 2 semi-automatic handguns and 11 magazines with ammunition nearby, officials said Thursday. The guns are believed to be legally purchased and didn't appear to be modified. That's the point. Um, I mean, I ain't gonna delve too deep into that because at the end, obviously this was already mentioned. Crazy part is, like I say, I just lost my phone recently, so I wasn't aware of any of this. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. No, this is the same one. Bear with me for a second. Uh, yeah, but this is recent though. So I looked at it at a quick glance and didn't see that it was the same thing, the same article, just had same topic or subject, but just had different articles. And as you can see, different news stations had different information because the one CNN said 8 co-workers were killed, then another one saying 10. But they probably reported at different times to Lakia. And at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from the fact that, you got a spirit of violence out here, a spirit of vengeance. I can grab that real quick. Um, Maybe I will jump back into the article a little bit. Book of Ecclesiasticus, so the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. And it says spirits. And it tells you in the scriptures, in the book of Hebrews, that the Most High, our Father, Abba, Yahweh, He is the Father of spirits. You know what I'm saying? I probably am going to read the whole article, being that I messed that up like that. I'm waking up, not just justify anything, waking up and looked at it wrong. Um, I had another scripture though. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the point is, when Sonetta asked the brother, or you know, certain people call him certain things. That fellow Israelite, I would say that much. That's the best way to be kind without being disrespectful. That fellow Israelite, you know, who's the Most High do certain things,